Welcome back to the channel. So I have a watch in from Imperial Watch Company. This is actually Aaron's over at the OFD channels. He actually purchased this watch. It is a limited edition. This is called the Royal Guard 200. Most likely they are sold out, but I will put a link to their website in the description. You guys can check them out. This thing's pretty special because it has it's a classic black is what they call it, but it has a ghosted bezel. And I really like that kind of makes me think of, older Rolex Submariners or Tudor Submariners back in the day, and how the aluminum bezel insert would fade. And I think that's really cool. But here is the inner box, Royal Guard 200. Let's open her up. Comes with a cleaning cloth there, some extra links in there. This is sized to Aaron, so I'm not sure if it'll really fit, but we'll try to put it on my wrist, of course. So this, let's see if I can get it to zoom in. There we go. So this thing here, I will start with the dimensions. We're coming in at 38 millimeters from side to side, 47 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. You have pierced lugs there, and then you have 14 millimeters in thickness. The case back kind of protrudes a little bit, and of course you've got that dome sapphire crystal, and it doesn't really look that thick, and it's definitely not going to wear that thick. And then you have 20 mil lug opening. So very, very nice watch. This is the first time I've ever been able to look at an Imperial watch, and I like what I see. You've got a completely brushed case with a polished chamfer running along the top. You have a brushed bracelet in the center here, and then polished on the outer links. It does have very nice teeth on that bezel. You have a signed crown. You've got a really nice size crown as well, which is a 7.5 millimeter. You've got that dome sapphire crystal. You do have a 120 click bezel, and it's got very good action. Let's line her back up. Yeah, very, very nice. You've got some patinaed hour markers, and what I also like, very original looking hands. I like these hands, and I like how they reach all the way out to the end of the dial. Look at the second hand taken away there with that lollipop, and then your triangle goes all the way to the end. When this triangle was back here at the 1030 mark, it was covering up that exact marker, and that's going to do that all the way around the dial. And if you look, the floating meatball right there does the same thing to all these round markers. So I think that's a real cool touch. This it appears to be kind of in between glossy and matte dial somewhere, but that is a pretty nice dial. It's got some distortion with the sapphire crystal because it is double domed. That is nice. And like I said, ghosted bezel. So it's black, but it looks kind of gray because, it's supposed to make it look like it's been, out in the elements and a lot of weather exposure for the past 50 years. So that's why it has that look. So very, very cool. The bracelet has some micro adjustments there. It is fully milled, and it has a very nice click. You got a signed buckle there, so that's very cool. Here's your case back, screw down case back, just like the screw down crown. I believe it is, yes it is, because it's called the 200, so it is a 200 meter water resistance. So it's a very nice watch. Let me put it on my 7.5 inch wrist. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I can barely get it over my hand. This is really choking me here, but you can see it does fit nicely with those dimensions. So very, very nice. And this is the date model. I believe they make one with a no date as well. Let's take it off. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of hard getting it past my my hand here. Anyway, but yeah, really nice bezel action, beautiful looking watch. Just very cool. I mean, this is a home run. I really like it. I like these vintage micro brand, vintage inspired micro brand watches. That I think they've done a great job with this one. They really have. Let's do, and I did mention, I'm not sure if I did mention, but it is running the NH35, and it is that date version. So, but you can get it also with a no date. So very, very nice. Let's do a loom shot real quick. There we go. This is going to have some nice loom as well. Oh yeah, very bright loom. Very, very bright. It's a good looking watch. You guys should check it out. I'll have a link in the description below. I'm not sure if they're available anymore because they are a limited edition, but you guys can check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.